Good morning, lunatics. We are out at the lake today. We are at a different lake than we've been going to the last couple weeks, and we got some work to do. I got a tournament coming up out here in a few weeks, so I got plenty of time to try to figure things out, and it'll change by the time the tournament starts from whatever I figure out today. But it's just gonna be nice to get out here, refamiliarize myself with the lake. I don't fish down here very often, but hopefully we can start putting the pieces of the puzzle together to figure out what these fish are doing. I have no idea what's going on out here. I have virtually zero experience fishing this lake at this time of the year. I've never really fished here this early in the year at this time of the winter, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've been liking the content, drop a like, thumbs up right now, and drop a comment as well. But let's go fishing. We got a little bit of wind, so hopefully you guys can hear me well right now. But let's go fishing, let's go catch some fish, and thanks for tuning in to today's video. Let's go! Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm specifically driving around. I have my side scan on, my sonar, the down scan, and I'm specifically looking for fish. I've gone to a bunch of different spots. I've probably been driving around for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, specifically trying to find areas with fish or finding areas with some subtle structure changes, because the bottom here is pretty nothing. It's a lot of mud bottom, some scattered trees, maybe some leftover grass from the summer. I'm trying to just see if they're deep. I'm trying to see if they're a little bit shallow. Right now, I haven't really found a whole lot. I've marked a couple rock piles that I know about, so I still got some work to do. Still got to find some more areas with some more structure, some more fish. Okay, so what I decided to do is kind of pull up on a real main lake point. There's some rock structure on it, stuff like that. I'm gonna throw the Carolina rig so I can bang it off those rocks, see if I can't find any fish down there. Well, so far the morning's been a little bit tough. I've thrown a Carolina rig, I threw a jerkbait a little bit, throwing a shaky head around a little bit. It's pretty crowded out here, so a lot of the areas I ended up wanting to fish had boats on them, but that might happen on tournament day, so I just gotta try to find some different areas and try to find some fish. I'm just gonna keep fishing. I'm gonna probably throw a Texas rig a little bit, might rig up a drop shot, just do a bunch of different things, underspin, Ned rig. I'm just gonna start throwing a bunch of different things, trying to stay in some high probability spots. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Still got plenty of time to figure them out today. Well, I was having camera issues and the GoPro wasn't on. Caught this one, it was a vertical fish. I caught it on a shaky head. Not doing it justice in the screen right now, but it's a decent little 2.5 pounder, something like that. Definitely a fish I want to have. Too bad I didn't get the catch on camera, but nice fish. Got it on the shaky head with the Divine Shaky Worm. First fish on the Divine Shaky Worm, and it's a good one. So let me give you a shot of this thing in its mouth. This Divine Shaky Worm in that fish's mouth. There it is. There it is, Divine Shaky Worm in that fish's mouth right there. Can't beat that. Good little worm, good little shaky head right there. Yeah, so I found that fish on my graph. I saw it on the graph and dropped down on it and was able to catch that fish. Let's do it again. Oh, I'm bit. Oh, there's one. Fish on! Fish on! Got one finally. Little one. But I got one. Definitely not what we're out here looking for. Choked it. Choked it good. Gonna have to get the pliers for that guy, but little one. On bit. On bit. There's one. Little one. Little one. Real little one. Real little one. Wow. Wow. Not what we are after. Whoa. There's one. Fish. There's one. Fish on. Fish on. There we go. In the boat. Not very big, but we got him. Well, that was a pretty brutal day out here at the lake. I managed to get some bites, but they're far from what I would hope for any day you go fishing. Real small fish today. The most bites I got was on the drop shot with robo worm. It's a staple down here in Southern California. But the best fish of the day came on the 6 cents Divine Shaky Head on the Divine Shaky Worm. I caught that fish vertical. Almost every fish I caught today was on my was off my graph. The biggest fish of the day on the shaky head, on the graph. A bunch of the drop shot fish were on the graph. Whether it was the actual hummingbird directly vertical or something I saw on the Garmin that I was able to pitch out to. Big keys for today. So for those of you that have electronics, you got to pay attention to those electronics. You got to pay attention to those fish that you can see, and some days you just got to pitch to them because those are the ones that you can catch. And if you don't, I could have got skunked today if I wouldn't have fished for any of those fish that I could see on the graph. So it's salvage of the day. Not a lot of good fish, only one solid fish out here today. That's just the way it goes. I'm gonna be back out here next weekend, and hopefully can find some better quality fish. But thanks for watching today's. I appreciate it. Please give me a like, please subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment down below, and I will see you all next time. Later.